make sure everything's okay. But yes, like the title said, Black Myth Wukong numbers are fake. Their sale numbers are fake. This is how I know they sell number fake, right? First of all, the balance of players by country is severely severely grossly out of balance. But this is how I know. I have been watching this for a few months now, and this is what always happens. Right around the weekend, it'll jump. Well, it's every 2 weeks. It will jump up like this every 2 weeks, and then this weekend, look at what it did. Boom! Look how much it jumped up, right? And it's do this every 2 weeks. This is not a slowly, incline. It just 2 weeks ago, and boom. Then it come here, boom, boom. And it does that every 2 weeks, right? And I literally went down the list of every single game here. And this is like I went down the list. I picked every game I could from this list, right? And let's look at how it's stated, how the game actually when it come out. No release information for this one. Like it did none on before release, right? But day before release, it came out. It jumped like this, right? But look how steady it's been every day since it came out, right? Now here's another one. Again, another game. It come out. It's steady. It's no crazy jump. Mind you, it's only been out what just over 2 weeks, but it's no crazy jump. Again, here's another game, and I look at many different kind of games. It comes out. Okay, it has to jump when it come out. Then it just steady. It just constantly steady. Another game. Multiple games. Even Red Dead, which I didn't know was gonna come. It guess it's released again on Steam. But look how it's come out. The number is steady over a week, over 2 weeks and stuff. Going back all the way back a month for over 2 weeks and stuff, the number is steady. Another game. Multiple games that just come out, right? Come out, has the jump, and then after that, it's constantly steady. Another game, come out, steady incline. Multiple games. I'm showing you different games. Mind you, every single game, even Sonic. It comes out, has a slight bump, probably during that weekend, and then it just steady climbing. So Call of Duty come out, have a slight bump, steadily climbing. Every single one of the games that some of these just came out, so it's hard to tell. Like I think this one I went over earlier and saw this, and again it just came out a few days ago, so this could be the bump. But even back then, it was steady. Come pre week before it come out, get the bump, right? I don't even know this game. I'm just picking games that's on the list, but all the games does this. It's steady and come out. But Black Mix Food Cons are the one that every 2 weeks it does this. You cannot say something's not up. These numbers are not fake because look how much it jump. Every 2 weeks it does this. Where it jump up, it's either two jumps over the weekend or something, or it's just one big jump. And it's been like that for weeks. If you look on my YouTube page, like immune section, you scroll down. I've been keeping track of this. Like there was one for this jump that went up again, and it's consistent every 2 weeks. Now, if I come back in 2 weeks and 2 weeks, if I come back in 2 weeks and it does this again, I know something is up. But uh, let's go through other games. Let's look at other games. I try to do games that just come out because they're more lineup, but games that came out a long time ago, again, steady increase. This is a free to play game too. I did I make any no money. Again, steady increase. Jump, steady increase. When did this come out? Oh, been up. But again, it has been a steady increase. So many games you look through the list, and it's not a this game come out and it has a major jump and it has another one. No, this is what I tell people. DLC does not increase player count. If a game come out or something, when does this come out? Oh, this has been out. So even still, players probably came back. That's probably something. But again, it's a jump, then steady increase. Fallout, jump, steady increase. It's not a boom. It's not multiple different jumps. If a game come out or have a DLC or something, you see people coming back to it. But it will have a constant and steady increase over a month. Just picking a few more games to see. That increase, not really a major jump, nothing over a day or anything. It just when this game come out. So when I see something like that, I go back and look to when it came out. Okay, this has been out. So this crowd play some players just coming back something. But this is not over 2 days, it's not even a weekend, it's over a week. So that's probably something update or something that happened with this game. But that increase, you see the problem? Black Man Wukong is the only one that does this every 2 weeks. And while there are some games that have like bug fixes or what's the word, mods, moderation, different mods and stuff. This is another game. I'm going through the list trying to fast and forward. Look at this one. They have a bunch of different uh Halloween's thing came. Halloween's DLC and update came out, and it's this is what you see. But but Black Myth Wukong is the only one that does this every 2. I will not be surprised if later on this get heavily reported on because let's even look at Master. I don't know if this one will be steady. Yeah, even this steady. Dying Light, it's steady. It's not a crazy jump. That's what I'm saying. Black Myth Wukong. It's the only one that every 2 weeks this happens. Internet just wrong? Okay, so everything looking fine. And this is how I know something is fishy about their number. This is what I'm saying. I whatever their number, take this number, and take a fourth away from it. So or three fourths or 3/5 away from it. So oh no. That's not what I hit. What is going on here? I'll say cut cut it down about four, maybe a fourth or fifth, because it does this constantly. This is why I say the game. There's a good chance the game sold between four, 4 and 6 million copies around because because it does this every 2 weeks. This is not a constant uh constant line over time or a bump or something when DLC or a patch because I don't even think they had any patches. But I can check here. But a patch will not even still a patch is over a month ago. There's no recent patches. Yeah, that's bad news. There's no recent patches, so this game doing this every two roughly every 2 weeks. Like sometimes when I was watching, sometimes it would be 10 days different where it'll be like this and then jump like this or something like this. It was roughly like every 10 days, but I know it's a pattern. It was every 14 days where it does this. And again, I pulled up other games from other areas with different balances and stuff. I went through the whole list. I started from here, like I did here. I went through this whole list and barely see any game that does what it does. See if I can see that. But there's not a single game. I can even pull a Veilguard. This jumps. But let's look at this. Comes out, steady, climb, slight bump, but it's steady. Irish on Black Ops 2, Farming Simulator. People are gonna drop this game around. This just came out, so it's hard to tell. This also just came out, so this is what I'm saying. Like you don't see many games where it comes out and does this every 2 weeks. This is the only one I noticed. Every time when I look at stuff in the past and look up stuff like this in the past of games that this weird stuff like this, guess what? It turned out that their serial numbers was fake. So this is what I'm saying. Anytime I see a game, any game that does this, I know a scam is going. Now, I also look at the distributor by countries and everything. I'm like, this is there's rarely a game that does this where 80% over 80% is from one country. Unless they unless that game is basically not sold in every multiple countries like this. If it was really only 4 countries that the game was sold in, that's the only way I can see this distribute. But having other here, that means it was sold in multiple countries. And this is what I'm saying. This is not balanced. My guess, from what I noticed, it's a company that's buying this game. I don't know if they have anything in together with this developed. I'm not sure. But when you see a game that has this many reviews and stuff, also went here and check what's the distributor review. When you have literally What is this? This is roughly a million reviews. This is how many followers you have. It's how many people who claim to have purchased the game. And then you see stuff like this. Like something is not right about these numbers. So that's why I look at this. I'm like, okay, this they are only reporting maybe half of it. But what I'm saying is this number probably is even this number is probably close to cut in half. And this is why I say something's not right about this, this game. And look, most games also I did the same thing on Steam DB where I check games and the distribute of players is not like this. This is normally where the high is, but this is where the high is. I know it's a different time zone, but the high is here, but down here it drops. It's the opposite for most games. This is not most game high. It's around 20. Skill. So right here. Uh, and then then I see this. It's always the same stuff. Look how fast it drops. It's always same on the weekends. Now, mind you, this is not. Oh, this game also is only on Unreal. I don't know if that's the old one or the new one. This is yeah. Games have weekend bumps. But look how low the viewer count is now. All of it. Now, mind you, I say if I normally would do this, I would take the number that show just on Steam and double it or time it by four. For this, I'm like, I'm taking the number and dividing it by four because, again, constant. Every 2 weeks, this happens. Look, on a Friday and Saturday. Then a few weeks later, well, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, around the weekend. This is what happens. I don't believe this game actually hit anywhere close to this. Just based on the fact that every time I look up stuff about this game and look into stuff like this, I see jumps like this every 2 weeks. If you go and look at my page, I have a picture of this jump right here at the beginning of the month, and then I have another one where it had another one where it jumped like this again. So this is why I say something is not right. And it's always roughly 2 to 4 thousand. Like look, 8, 9. So this is around start 2 to 400 dollars. Around that's roughly $200. This bump was just a major jump, but this is what I'm saying. This is how I know something is not right about this game. The distribute of players for most games, it's not high here, then drop. And when I look into where this high is, this is this is people work time. This is not their even again with China. This is their work time. This is work hours. And then this is when they offer work. This is when they start getting off work here. So that's why I'm like, something's not right. It has a major jump here, then just drop down like that. Then it's this low. Like, how low is get? So I'm like, I wasn't sure at first, but I kept seeing these weird things for the past these weird jumps for the past uh 2 months. I'm like, what is going on here? Then I start thinking about it. It's like no game does this. Like this game just came out. It started climb, but it's still but even still it's still solid jump. Now mind, somebody can if you it's a premium, you have a premium membership here, you can probably go further back than I can and just check it month to month and you see if you see this jump constantly like I have been, you can probably say, yeah, these numbers are actually it's been confirmed, it's proven these numbers are fake. But I can do it uh over a month. I can look at it over a month. So I have to go based on what I. This is why I say uh something's not right about like this is why I say this is fake. Something not right about these numbers. But I can be proven wrong. But my best guess is maybe somebody at working with this company or at this company or whoever the publisher. This is the same game publisher ever. Somebody who working with them or probably even the same company are having paying people to buy and play their game. I'm not. I don't have any proof of that. But again, if you pay people to buy and play their games, guess what? Guess how often they will do that? Every 2 weeks. If you get a paycheck every 2 weeks and you're getting paid to buy and play the game, when will you do it? Get it your check on Friday, you'll start doing that Friday. Yeah, Friday to Monday. I don't know if there's a holiday. Again, Friday to Monday. I don't know if this actually they probably put this on a day out of sync, but still. Also, yeah, still Friday to Monday. It, it's 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 just too obvious that something's going on with these numbers. I again check out other titles for the games. It's steady. There's not a single game on the list that Black Myth Wukong where I've seen this happen. Anyway, I'm just reporting on what I know and what I see. So later.